Joining me now is David Courtney from Beaver Liquors. David, thank you so much for joining me today.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
How are you doing?
Things are great.
Good summer for you?
Good summer. Fall is in the air.
I know,
It's
fall
crisp
is
this
in
morning.
the air. One of my favorite things that you guys do for fall is your harvest party, and that's what we're going to be talking about today.
Yeah. So the harvest party is 2 weeks from this Friday. It's at the Vail Pavilion. It's from 6 to 9, September 9th. This is our 16th year, I believe, in a row, and this event sells out every year. It's fantastic. We were talking a little bit beforehand about how we have 12 of the best restaurants in the valley. They all prepare this great food. We have 40 plus wines, music by the Turntable Review. It's just a general good time. It's the Friday after Labor Day, so everybody will kind of need a little
Pick me up.
pick me up. Exactly. So
And so how many tickets do you sell? Because it is an exclusive event.
it is. We limit it to 300 people. And one of the so we tent the deck there at Eagle Vale. One of the reasons we limit it to that is to take the stress off restaurants, one, but the other, we've all been to events out here in the valley where you go and you stand in line to try the oysters or the Sauvignon Blanc or whatever, and after a half an hour you're done because there's people bumping into you and it's crowded. This is not like it. It's very free flowing. It's you never wait in line. Like I said, there's 40 wines, so if there's somebody in front of you on this one, go try the next one and come back.
And so you have 12 restaurants as well. What are some of the restaurants that we can
So actually, what's kind of neat this year, the first time ever, a friend of mine who owns the tour, Paul Verjaka, he's going to help us out. We got Mountain Standard, Sweet Basil, Vin 48, Moe's Barbecue, Route 6 Cafe, which, believe it or not, is one of the most popular. He does a buffalo meatloaf.
I love
people,
Ollie is one of my
Ollie
favorites.
is the man, yeah. And people, when I went and talked to him last week about the event, he's like, do you think I should do the meatloaf again? I'm like, Ollie, if you don't do the meatloaf, people are going to be angry.
Yeah,
So,
I love going to Route 6 Cafe and also Moe's Barbecue, Mountain Standard, some of my favorites because I love meat,
Yeah.
So I got to have the good steaks. Gotta
From the
have
Midwest.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. I'll never be a vegetarian. And so you have 40 wines. Where are we going to see these wines coming
So
from?
the wines are from all over the world, and they're in all different price points too. So we have California, Oregon, French, South American wines. We try to pick as many wines as we can to be super wine friendly, for sure, or food friendly, I mean. The other thing is too, we do specifically pick a few wines to go with each restaurant's menu, and we'll place those wines right near or next to the restaurant. So, for example, if Foodsmith last year did a short rib, so we had a Chateauneuf de Pape next to that. So you want to do the short rib with this, but
That's perfect.
again, yeah, you want to try everything with it. So
It's great to have people helping you pair the wines with the food because I think a lot of people don't know, especially when it comes to fish and certain kinds of meat like duck. It's kind of hard to find that perfect wine to go with it. You get that Riesling with the fish or maybe a nice red, or nice robust red. I
Yeah.
talk about wine like I know a lot about it,
Yeah.
but really, I'm in your store very often at Beaver Liquors, and not only do you deliver wine, but you have a great staff working there as well. Are your staff members going to be hosting this event with you?
yes, yep. So Joe, who's the manager of the store, who actually just got his sommelier a few months ago, he'll be there helping out, and we'll have another guy there as well, just making sure everybody's happy, and there's plenty of volunteers. The event benefits my kids' school, which is ECCA. So there's plenty of volunteers for that, and it's just a great event. It's a super local, friendly thing, and many people that are watching this right now, they've already been to the event, so they realize what a value this is. One of the things I say, Megan, is most of these restaurants, you can't go and have a glass of wine, have an appetizer, tax, tip for $40.
Exactly.
And you're going to get 12 of them and 40 wines.
And how many years has this been going on?
This is the 16th year.
The 16th year.
And originally we started doing it for the Humane Society. It was before my wife and I had children. But we had dogs, and everybody here does. And we still love dogs, and we love Shar at the Humane Society. But now we've kind of switched gears, and we're helping out our kids' school with this.
So perfect price, $40. Where can we go to get a little more information?
So tickets are only available at Beaver Liquors. You can call us at 949-5040 if you have any other questions. Otherwise, you just come into Beaver Liquors, call over the phone. We'll reserve the tickets for you. You still do need to come and pick them up at Beaver Liquors. We won't bring any tickets to the event. Yeah, so exclusively at Beaver Liquors.
All right, so that is 6 to 9 on September 9th, a Friday, a perfect day to go out. And Eagle Vail Pavilion is a great location as well. Love being on that golf course.
It is.
So we'll see you there on Friday, September 9th. Thank you so much for coming on the show today, David.
Thank you too, Megan.
All right, so not only is a Friday a perfect time for some tasting events going on, but also Friday Afternoon Club, and there's only one more coming up. We're going to tell you more about it when we return.